What's happening? In one of my recent videos, somebody put a comment in to request a Blastoise deck. Said I'd get to it. Well, I think it's already time. In this slower format, big bulky Blastoise is a perfect play. So let's go to my deck list. All right, so we got the Blastoise EX. It's got the ability where it takes 30 damage less every single attack. So basically, it's starting with 360 HP. It's got the Twin Cannons attack where you can either hit for 0 if you don't have any energy in your hand, 140 or 280. You just got to discard water energy from your hand into your discard. Kind of like Goldengo, except it's got to be water. And of course, the numbers are different. Now, how are we going to win with this big, bulky Pokemon? Well, we are going to take some damage and use our triple Munkidori to send that damage back. So you're basically negating 120 damage if you can get all 3 Munkidori down with energy. Plus, it already has the minus 30. And we are going to play the Hero's Cape to give it a big, bulky 430 HP. Good luck trying to 1 or even 2-shot this thing. And even if they do, we are going to have another Blastoise on the bench with the EXP share so we can get that energy from the active that gets knocked out to the one on the bench, because I tried to fit in a Crispin, but I couldn't, to try to get a Munkidori and a Blastoise charged up at the same time. However, I could not find room. Let me know if you can in the comments below. Now, if you haven't checked out our podcast from Monday, go check it out. Damage Counters Podcast. It's in the description in this video to try to go find it. Subscribe if you can. We are gonna tape during the week and release every Monday morning. Now, I also have another treat because I didn't get to do the video last night. This video is posting real early and we are gonna do a double video day today. So make sure you check out my next video sometime tonight whenever I'm able to get it uploaded. So this deck is really simple, and let's see how it does on the ladder and see it in action. All right, here we go against Dragapult. Squirtle. They're gonna probably item lock. So let's put Munkidori down so we can start doing some damage here, and then we can paralyze them. And we will. Do I want to Ultra Ball? Now let's leave it there. All right. If they item lock, I can actually knock it out, right? Because Munkidori can chuck the 10 back, and I'm still item locked. That's not going to change. But I do get a card. That's going to be the good thing. And they can't Evo then. They would have to wait another turn to Evo. So there's a Sparkling Crystal. Rare Candy. Oh, so they're going to try to attack next turn. Yeah, item lock. I am going to get a card. Energy Pollen. All right, so I'm going to get a prize card, which is pretty nuts. And let's do this. Boom. And, oh, I can't do it, though. But I guess, oh, I can't Evo. All right. I forgot I had to place that energy down, and I can't get the second energy on. So we'll just keep playing their item lock game, which is really unfortunate for the 2 things I have. Now they're going to draw Cloak. They do have a rare candy into Dragapult. If they take this out, that would be real bad. Recon Directive. They are down. Oh, wow. Okay. They are down to 1 card. That's pretty crazy. Now all they got to do is Itchy Pollen. I don't think I take the knockout just in case they find something. Or do I? Ooh. Ooh, do I take the knockout? No, because then they're going to knock me out. But they do a free retreat. So they can actually knock me out anyway. They decided not to. So let's do this. Let's get rid of this. And we will start putting the damage there. And, okay, they're not going to be paralyzed. I am going to get it. I do start put damage on Dragapult because I can only hit 280. And they're paralyzed. So that's a useless heads, but that's okay. Because they can't item lock again. They can knock me out, which... Oh, another Blastoise. Jeez. All right. Here's what we could do, though. Let's see what they choose to do. Crispin. All right, so they're going to be able to do their attack. I can't believe they're down to 1 card and they're working their way back. I mean, it also is because I couldn't play my items. All right, Phantom Dive. The Squirtle's gone. And they're going to put 60 on there. But here's the cool thing. I'm going to be able to shimmy some of it back. All right, so let's all right, we're going to get, since I have the Ultra Ball, there's a Night Stretcher. So we have some stuff here. So let's get Fez. And let's, because I could get more with, do I want to Evo Night? I don't want to get rid of anything. Not any 2 things anyway. All right, so there's Nest Ball. We're going to get this down. And the only reason I'm going to get that down is because I have my Squirtle from here. So we're going to do that. And we are going to Energy Retrieval those 2. So we're going to Energy Retrieval these 2. I'm going to put... Do I put 1 on there? I really got to put 1 on here. I'm going to retreat. Come on up. Put the Evo down. Now, Adrenabrain, I mean, I know it's going to get, but it's fixing the math here for me so I can try to get it done for 280 next. And then the key is, I get rid of a Blastoise, and I can get rid of the Dark. I have plenty of Dark, because I could try to get another, and we have 2 Wartortle. So yeah, let's do this. I can now get a card with Mew. All right, this is working here. I can Iono down to 5. Do I want to Iono? No, because I have a Blastoise and an Energy. I can Iono next turn. All right, so Evo these 2. Got it. We know it's going to work. They can't knock out both of them. That is the key. They cannot knock out both of them. I'm hoping they don't knock out the one with the Energy. Because then I could now come up, attach this Energy, Blastoise, evolve into Blastoise, and then we're golden. Then all we're doing is trying to find more Munkidoris. And it's perfect math right here for 280. Oh, that's a little too soon. Let's see what we get, though. We have options here. We got 5 cards. We do get a Blastoise. We got an Energy. That's all I needed. And I got another Munkidori. The problem is I won't be able to attach that much energy. But if I get knocked out and I can get rid of some cards, which I should be able to because I can play the Buddy Buddy, fail it. I'm probably going to put the 60 here. But I'm not going to be able to remove it, though. They're going to put 10 everywhere. 40 there, 10, 10. Okay, but I'm going to take the knockout right here. Yeah, you put me right into exactly what I needed. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, I got an Arven. We got that. We've got that. We are going to play down Munkidori. Oh, and now... Okay, hold on. What can I get? Night Stretcher, Counter Catcher, Energy Retrieval? I think I need an Energy Retrieval. Nope, those are 2 darks. I could get the Vessel. All right, let's do that. Let's guarantee the Vessel. Guaranteed the Vessel. Also with, we'll do EXP share. So at least I can get that down. Guarantee the Vessel for my 2 waters. Got my 2 waters. So now I can get the knockout. And now we Fez. This is working out great. I've got another Energy Retrieval. Don't need it now. Yeah, we'll do 280. Perfect math there. Thank you, Munkidori. And now, since Blastoise, there's 2 prize cards, doesn't need any energy, I can put Munkidori and start sending some of this damage back. So I'll be able to do 30 this turn, and next turn, since I'm most likely going to survive, I could start chucking 60 damage back. Alright, so they're going to flip the script. They're going to try to find everything they can. Now, they've already used a Crystal, so they cannot attack unless they use Crispin. they would have to find a Crispin. I only need 3 cards. Now, the funny thing is, I'm not going to get knocked out here. Okay, they have Dusknoir. Okay, I might get knocked out. But then I get a prize card, and all I need to do is find the boss to get Fez. If they choose to Dusknoir. If not, I'm going to try to find the boss and to get Fez anyway. I have, what, 2 bosses? I don't think I've seen one yet. No. So if I can find the boss off this Pokegear, game's over because I have the Energy Retrieval. There's Relor. There's a Dragapult, but I think they just... Can they get into Dragapult? Countercatcher. Wartortle. I just got to find a Blastoise, which is fine because I can Arven for the Ultra Ball. Yeah, there should be 1 Ultra Ball in there unless it's prized. Curse Blast. 130. There's a card. Oh, we don't play any Switch, do we? No, but there's a boss. No. What's this first attack? Put up to 3 basic energies from your card. Okay. I don't think they could take 4 prize cards. Think of Golden. We're not going to Iono Arven Boss Retrieval. Fortunately. Alright, so what we're going to do is this. And I'm going to Adrenal Brain 3 here onto there. Because that's the one that's going to come up and attack. Let's Arven. Energy. Rare Candy. Hero's Cape. Boom. And then next I can try to find the other Arven. Do I put the Hero's Cape here? Boom, now I have 430 HP. Yeah, good luck. Is there anything else? Don't think so. We'll just end turn. Gotta find another Blastoise. Is there a Blastoise? Alright, so I have a bunch of cards. Arven. Night Stretcher. Ultra Ball. Or one of the Blastoise itself. Because I play 3. What's funny, I won't be able to attack though, but it'll sit there. Big bulky guy. Alright, if I Energy Retrieval, 1 of each, I can put on Munkidori and then again start sending damage back. 60 at a time. Buddy. Are they going to try to item lock me? I guess that's okay. They're gonna item lock. So they're gonna try to item lock. But do they know that I could just Munkidori the damage back? Yeah, we're gonna Munkidori the damage back off this Blastoise. Arven, so I would have been able to find it, but we're gonna Adrenal Brain. We'll put it off the giant Blastoise. Hit out your Badoo. You can't do that again, because then I win the game. There's the other rare candy. I can't use items. So what we'll do is, since I can't use items, we'll go here. We will Arven for that one. And this one. Why not? There's nothing I really need to evolve. We'll just get some water energies back in my hand. There we go. There's my energy retrieval. Thank you, Wartortle. And now, I just wait. Because there's no way for them to take 4 prize cards. Because I have 430 HP. You're not going to get there. They're going to Turo. What are they going to Turo? Yeah, they can't use it anyway, the Dusknoir. Because then they lose. And I come up. I have the energy in my hand. I have Munkidori. This is a case of we win. Didn't matter anyway what you did. All because, yeah, you can't deal with this. No, you can't. Dragapult cannot deal with Blastoise. It would have to 3-shot it and possibly 4, which is insane. Boom. There we go. They already know I have it. 280 plus 60 is 340. That's plenty. There we go. And who said that Dusknoir Dragapult is the best deck in format? Blastoise says different. All right, here we go. Snorunt Froslass. Ooh, Munkidori. Oh, this is interesting. Now, I did switch it up on this game. I won the coin toss this time. And I decided to go second. It's perfect. The question is, are my two Wartortles in there? All right, so we're going to go get Artisan to go get a Munkidori. We are going to go get Arven to go get a Buddy with Evolution. Fantastic. Buddy to two Squirtles. It's the only two I got. There we go with this. And Evolution. Come on, we want both of them to be in there so we can get there. We got both. Cool. Now, I don't have an energy attached. But if I can find... Let's see. If I can find... I can flip a coin and paralyze them. Buddy. If I can find another energy. I don't know. Maybe I just Iono? Okay. They Iono'd, which is fine. Fine by me. So it's a Froslass with... Okay. I did find the EXP share. Let's see. I could boss. They have a Munkidori. So we're just going to keep chucking damage back and forth. I have 3 Munkidoris. How many do you have? This is going to be fun. So I'm the first one that gets to chuck damage across, right? Because the Froslass is going to hit my Munkidori, and we're gonna chuck it to Froslass. Maractus. Interesting. Freezing Shroud. So now they're taking more damage than I am. There's Fez. We are not going to put Fez down. What we are going to get down is another Munkidori. All right, that's my second one. I already placed that there. We're going to go here. I don't need anything else. We are just going to do... On the Froslass, we're going to spread it out for him. I'm not going to put Mew because everything else... I think I'm just going to leave it there. All right, so I do have the EXP share on. So, weird... What's funny is I'm going to be able to chuck that damage back. I'm going to just keep putting it on Froslass. And the good thing is I have 2. They're going to put Maractus. Maractus is, if this Pokemon is in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack, put 6 damage. Yeah, we're not going to knock you out. I am legit. This is funny. This is legitly funny. Because I have a big, giant, bulky Pokemon. And we're gonna play the Munkidori game. I think I'm gonna win because right now I have 2. They don't have any. What is Larry's skill? Discard your hand and search your deck for a Pokemon supporter and basic. Reveal them. Alright. So they're gonna research next. Oh, their Munkidori is now 160 HP. That's fine. We're gonna try to take care of this Froslass anyway. They are gonna research next. Freezing Shroud. Sure. Let Maractus keep taking damage. Let's see. We can put this down. Not going to Artisan anything. We are going to get rid of Fezandipiti or Boss. I'm going to get rid of Fezandipiti because I don't think... Now, I'm not going to place down Blastoise yet because it's just going to take meaningless damage. And right now, we're just going to get rid of this Froslass as quick as possible. Adrena Brain. And we'll just, here. And put that there, that there, that there. Boom, we can knock it out next turn. Not going to boss. And just leave it there. This is a weird matchup here. They're going to research. Fine. Oh, wow, they top deck an Iono. So they have to get the damage off of Froslass. Actually, no. I'm going to knock it out anyway because they can only take 30 off, and I can put back 60. But I won't have 60. I'll only have 20 and 20, or 20 and 50. So it might take another turn to knock that out. And then what I could do is start hitting Maractus for 20. During your opponent's next turn, the Pokemon can't retreat. Well, I don't want to retreat. I'm just going to hit you for 20 and paralyze you. Also, more damage considering they only have 1 Munkidori. I think I got the... It's a Blastoise deck that doesn't use Blastoise. Yes! This is amazing. Dunsparce. Dunsparce. Runaway draw. I think they have too many abilities. Again, they can either draw or put down another Munkidori. But I'm going to take full advantage of doing this 20. Are they going to do me so I can't retreat? That's fine. Yeah, I can't retreat. Sure. We'll just come up. We're gonna hit you, and you're eventually going to get knocked out quicker than I am. All right, so I have enough there. So we will Adrenabrain here. Knock out their Froslass. Adrenabrain again. Here. Knock out their Froslass for good. Boom. All right, bye. We're taking one. There's my first prize card. Buddy. Not going to play anything. I really don't want to play anything. And they just conceded. They realized there's the... Blastoise actually didn't play Blastoise. Still won. That's amazing. All right, going against Zoroark. Okay. Why do I keep starting with double Blastoise? I will get down a couple Squirtle. And they don't... okay, they don't item lock, so... I'm going to go try to get my Vessel with Arven. So I'll get Vessel and Evo and get these, at least hopefully one, preferably two, into Wartortle. Alright, so they're gonna get their Zoroarks ready to go. This has 2 retreat. Oh, but they play the castle. Alright, so Endurmaka. Oh, they don't have the energy to do the evolution. I do. So now I can go get something else, such as... And I know I want to get a rare candy, but since I have a Blastoise in there anyway, I need help for draw. Since I have a double Blastoise, we're going to get Mew because I'm going to end up needing it next. Alright, here we go. We'll get these two going. And they're out of range, and I do have both. I didn't check. I mean, it didn't matter anyway. I did not check. I do have both, which means I'm going to have 2 Blastoise ready to go. Now I need... Mew's got to help me get some Iono or something. Can I play... I cannot play the Night Stretcher, but I can play the double Blastoise. Boom, boom. And then hopefully I get an Iono. Alright, it doesn't look like they're going to need their Evo. They just traded it away. Arven's good. Boom. Let's do it for 1 to see what I get. It's an energy, but it doesn't help. So, we need one of those, and we might as well get the cape. Cool. Not going to place the cape yet. Let's see, Zoroark. I'm trying to think if I should just stay there. Because Zoroark can hit it out, and then I'm down a Munkidori. But I don't need Munkidori yet, right? Alright, so we'll go with here. There we go. I can play the cape, and that's pretty much it. And the Pokegear. Alright, so they can Petront. It's a little bit slow here. A little bit slow of a game. But that's okay. We're big bulky. We don't care. We're going to have 460 HP once I attach this. No, I'm not. But I'd rather have 6 cards. Because otherwise I was banking on my Pokegear. My Pokegear would have gotten me an Arven at least. Alright, cool. Maybe we should play 1 switch. Because I don't really play a switch. But kind of would be good. If I can keep that energy down. Alright, Arven can get me the EXP share or Energy Retrieval Vessel. There we go. There's an energy. We're not going to need Buddy anymore. So we'll go get... Well, if I want to attack, I need these 2. Because now I can attach. Retreat. Come on up. Boss. Zoroark. Don't need to really do anything else. So we'll just hit the stick for 280. Love that number. Bye-bye. Alright, that's cool. We're now ahead. I don't think, as long as I one-shot them, they're not going to be able to do anything. All right, there's an Ultra Ball. So now I can Arven, go get my EXP share. Energy Retrieval, some Dark Energy. Put it onto Munkidori, start chucking energy back. I think we're golden here. And we'll put it on Petrant so I can boss up Petrant and just hit it for 1 energy later. All right, they're going to counter catcher. Probably the Squirtle? No. Going with Mew. I mean, Mew gets free retreat. And there they go. They're going to Iono. That kind of stinks. Kind of had what I needed. Kind of had what I needed for the next turn. But we now have Fez. So if we get knocked out, we got Fez. And I do have my Dark Energy. My Night Stretcher can get my other one. We're actually pretty good here. And I can put down Fez. I really don't want to put down Fez. I'd rather put down another Munkidori. They're going to give me the baby Zoroark. Zorua? Baby Zoroark. The Zorua. They're going to... Okay. Oh, they wanted to get their Manatan in there. Fair enough. Since I have 2. Okay. Fair enough. Good play. Alright. So what we're going to do is... We're going to do that. We're going to... I hate to... Alright. We'll play the Fez. Because if I get knocked out, then I could start doing the other Munkidori. We're going to retreat into here and just hit this for 280 because it's only, I only need 1. Would only need 1 anyway because it's 140. But weakness, as long as we keep one-shotting. There's another Munkidori. All right, that's cool. What I don't have though is EXP share. I kind of need that EXP share before I get knocked out. Alright, so here they got the Zorua. They're going to Iono again. Alright, but I have my Odra engine here, right? I've got Mew and Fezandipiti. Got my Hero's Cape. So the highest they can do is 170. As long as I just don't not knock them out, I should be good. Alright, they're going to trade. They're not going to be able to knock out Blastoise. I'm also going to put it up to 460. I'm also going to give 30 damage back. And I'll put it on Fez so I can boss that one up. Actually, I don't even need to. If I hit another one. Let's see. I don't think it matters. Now, they could do 90-90 and take out Squirtle. Gives them a prize card. Don't know if they want to do that. Because their choices are hit me for 170 or do 90-90. And really, the Blastoise is going to take only 60. Alright, so this is going to Subjugating Chains. Now they can do 210. Or they could do 100 and then 90. Let's see. Which one do they choose? Yep, they chose the 100. They chose the 210. So 180, 180 is 360. So we'll put that on. And we'll Adrenal Brain 180 onto here. There is nothing I could do right now. I don't want to retreat. Well, I can anyway. I can't attack. All right, I'm stuck. Twin Cannons gets me nothing. All right. I could do the 1 card. So what we'll do is we'll put this on... Well, let's make it useful. And put it on Fez. And get 1 card. Because Fez can now knock out... Oh, that was dynamite. Boss. Now, they have Petron anyway, so I think I'll just save it. Yeah, we'll just save it. And I believe the first attack does double. Yeah, times 20. So they're only doing 40. They're not doing much. 40, 80. So 160. It's still what they were doing anyway. Now they got the Hero's Cape. It's going to buy me some turns. I'm going to need it. Because I need to get energy on Blastoise. Or find an Arven. Or energy on Fez. This is not good. They could make a comeback. I was doing so well. Honestly, I need them to knock me out. They're going to boss. All right, the fact that they didn't. All right, so they're going to knock out Fez. Because now they're going to be able to do 210. Which really stinks because that is my... That's my draw after I get knocked out. All right, we'll come up with Mew and then we'll decide who we go into. The other good thing is I put 30 more damage off of Blastoise. Alright, so let's see what we get. Night Stretcher would be the best. Can I get a Night Stretcher or an Arven? Alright, but now I can do 140, but I don't want to. I could boss it up, though. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go get a Munkidori. Unfortunately... Alright, so we will retreat. Come up here, 140. We will boss 140. No, it's 70, so we'll just hit this thing. We will now... Mew, restart for 1. Let's see if we can get lucky like we did before. Oh, that's kind of stinks because now I could have really basically won the game. Alright, not a big deal. We will now Adrenal Brain onto here. There we go. Alright, so that's 60. I only need a couple more turns. Unfortunately, if I was able to, we're doing 560 damage, but we're only going to use 1. There we go. What are you? What are you? Or an Iono. Alright. Iono's only good if I had Fez. I don't. I also need energy, because if they are somehow able to knock out this Blastoise, I cannot attack. But I have what? 310 HP plus the minus 30. So that's basically 340 HP. I have more HP now than the original Blastoise on the bench. Well, I guess that technically is 360. They're going to trade. I mean, do I Iono down to 2? I think I do. 1, because it puts them down to 4, right? But I want to try to find my EXP share. All right, I have not seen it. No, and I know I can't do the Arven. But we're going to chuck more damage from Munkidori to Reshiram. It's going to take... I know it's 3 more turns, but that's okay. We'll get it eventually. Blastoise is too bulky. And this Iono is going to be awesome. Night Stretcher. Okay, they got a Darumaka. And they're going to boss. They're going around this Blastoise. They're going to hit that. Alright, now I don't want to Iono. Because now I won't be... I'm only going to get the 2 cards. Okay, unfair stamp. Changes everything. Let's see what we get. Oh, Night Stretcher. I can get Fez. Yes. Night Stretcher will get me Fez. So I will see a bunch of cards. I just need something to get me 2 energy back off the Fez. Or I get another Night Stretcher on the, or Arven to help me get an energy retrieval. And then Night Stretcher can get me the other one. Oh yeah, hit for 340. We're gonna come up with Blastoise. You can't hit it. And we're gonna try to end this game. I need 2 waters in my hand. That's a Dark Energy. Alright, so we'll do this. We will Night Stretcher Fez. And we'll get 3 cards, and then we'll just take it from there. Boom. And what do we get here? Iono. Do I want to Iono them down to 2? Alright, so let's Adrenal Brain here. Again, onto there. Boom. Adrenal Brain. Now we're cooking here. Here. Onto here. So next turn, it's over. Reshiram is knocked out. We are going to... Alright, let's do this. See what we got in there. Munkidori, we don't need it, so we're going to Iono it down. And we're going to go down to 2. And more importantly, they go down to 2. There's 1 energy. Not going to use it. End turn. Yeah, we're not going to use it. Because then they will be able to knock me out with Reshiram's first attack. Alright, so 1 Munkidori will take care of Reshiram, and then I go after Darmanitan. Yeah, figured they were going to get that. Alright, so now I go... Now I go after Darmanitan. It's going to take a couple turns, but... I mean, basically they would have to find a boss, I guess. Trade. Big, bulky... Fez is a liability. Subjugating Chains, so they're going to try to hit Blastoise. Alright, the other thing I could do is I could chuck all the damage onto Pecharunt and boss that thing up. Alright, here we go. Zoroark's getting up there, though. It's going to be able to attack. Come on, give me an Arven. Yes! That's it. That's the game. Just need a energy retrieval. Tool, doesn't matter. Just got to get one. Get the double energy retrieval there. Not even going to waste my time with Munkidori. And hit this thing for 280. We could have taken more prizes, but why? Let's just speed it up. Big, bulky Blastoise. Not bad. Ooh, and energy retrieval was prized. So after playing this one, thank you for the request in the comments to do the Blastoise deck. It is actually insane amount of HP. Now, I've tweaked the deck myself. I want to know what you think. Can we fit in that Crispin? Because the energy acceleration here is a little bit tough. So let me know in the comments below what changes we can make, and I'll see you next time.